I'd jump on a couple minutes early and make sure that I have everything set up right. Please let me know if you can see me and hear me. There. And I'm sorry, I got the washing machine going. I'm going away this evening for the weekend. A couple of the girls and I are going to go away for the weekend. It's going to be really nice. But I had to do laundry. And so Brian started it at, I don't know, 6:45, but we got 15 minutes left. And I got my nieces here, so you probably hear some little ones in the background. My sister is going to be staying with us, and she's got 2 little girls. Okay. Oh, good morning, Karen. Can you hear me okay? Oh, good. Okay, 2 from California. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. Norway, Mom. Nice. So glad you're here. What time is it for you? Oh, good job, Jane. Hello from Zurich. Nice. Ireland, British Columbia, Canopy. I was reading your name, Calliope. I don't remember. I remember seeing you before at a Declutterathon, but I don't remember your real name. Skycomish, Washington. Are you near the pass, that area? Or are you over on the other side on the peninsula? Hello, Canada, Midwest. Bridget, yes. Good. I'm glad you're here. Nancy from Illinois. Oh, Australia. Awesome. So good. Stevens Pass. Okay, cool. That's a beautiful area. Washington State's really beautiful. Minnesota, Massachusetts. Awesome. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. So, well, I'll just wait. We got 3 more minutes, and I'll wait, and then we can go over what we're going to be working on. So I need an opinion on this. This is our graph. I have it set on an art easel. So it goes up to 30,000. And I want to know if you want me to color this in with fall colors or if we want to just go with everything. Mount Vernon, Virginia. Awesome. Sounds more exciting than Alexandria. Fort Collins, Colorado. Awesome. Missouri. Fall colors. Oh, good. Okay, I'm going to go get some colors. you having strawberries on your French toast? Okay, I'm gonna turn you a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I made French toast this morning. I had a bunch of leftover hot dog buns, and so I made French toast hot dog buns. This is the last of them. And you see all my garden stuff. I went out and picked all our tomatoes. Oh. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Spokane Valley. Nice to see you, Deborah. Hi, Carrie, Erica. Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Cool. Ohio, Ann Arbor, Michigan. I think I used to have that word, Waldo book. Yeah. We used to have a lot of them. I think we just have one left. But Kent, England. Susan, glad you're here. Georgia, going to be working in and around my house during the 3 hours. Oh, thank you. I love your hair. Thank you so much. From Wales in the UK. Good morning, Brooklyn. Scotland. Awesome. So many people from all over. I love it. Okay. So welcome. It's 8 a.m. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'd love to know where you're going to be working today. I think we're in a doable number. We got 60 people, 70 people on so far. And so I'm curious to see if we'll just knock this out really quickly or what we'll do. This is our graph. Every line is 1,000 and we have up to 30,000. So what I need you to do is to tell me when you have decluttered 100 items. This can be anything you choose. It can be trash, papers, actual items that you are getting rid of, physical items, digital items, pictures, files, emails, whatever it is you need to work on and remove from your life today, we will count it. And I need you to, so when you get to 100, if you tell me, and I know 100 can be hard to get to when you're doing stuff like, if you're maybe decluttering the dishes and you just have a couple dishes or the pots and pans. And so just do what you can. And then if you want to top it off, like check out your emails, check out your photos or your apps on your phone. There's so many things in our lives that we just have because we haven't bothered letting them go. And we don't need them, especially stuff on our phone, because it just it clutters things up. So let me know when you have 100. I'll keep a tally here, and then we'll mark it on the chart when we reach 1,000. And like I said, everything counts. Ladies, anybody, if I'm missing something that I need to say, please let me know. Is it blurry for anyone else? It looks like it's a little better now. It was kind of blurry for me. So we have really bad weather here today, and I don't know if that's going to affect it. I got it plugged in hardlined to my system, but it's just pouring rain outside. So, look, Kimberly said 70 people equals 428 items per person. Good. It's not blurry for you, Lori. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. All over the house. That's where you're working. Main focus is kitchen and bedroom from Tiffany. Bridget, I don't have a specific spot in mind my decluttering today, so I plan to start with a garbage bag and a box and collect garbage and donations. Low-hanging fruit. Excellent. All right. 428 is a good goal. It is. Okay, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Awesome. Leslie, Ohio. Decluttering mainly kitchen to start, but all over because I don't have a lot left. Oh, good. Decluttering handmade overs from a hoarder neighbor who wants me to sort, keep some, and take to a thrift shop. Nice. That's really nice that you're helping them with that. Deborah, we need water for our water breaks. We do. That's right. Okay, so I got my water. Let me go get my timer. Okay, so here I have my timer set. I'm going to set it for an hour. And when the timer rings, we're going to drink some water because we need to take care of ourselves while we're doing all this hard work. And I'm going to pick out fall colors here on my markers. And I think that's it. I think I have other markers in various places through the house, but this looks good. Okay. Oh, don't apologize for being late. We're all here just right when we need to be. Now that the weather is cooler here, I forgot to drink my water. Yes. Bridget is at work, going to work on cleaning out purse first. Greetings from Ireland. Good to have you here, Sarah. Okay, so let me know where you're working. I also need a piece of paper. It's early here. I didn't quite prepare very well. Let me grab my piece of paper. Okay. I don't feel very well prepared just because it's early. I'm not quite awake yet. It's not that early. I've been up for a while, but it feels early. It's probably a lot because of the rain too. So I changed this to an hour earlier so I could make it for Titus's cross-country race. And then the coach texted last night and said, oh, they need to be there at 10. And I was like, well, see if you can get a ride from a friend. But now it's pouring rain, so I'm thinking they probably won't even run today. So we'll just go with the flow. Yes, you do hear a baby. My sister Mandy moved in. She moved over. She was about 4 hours away, and she's staying with us until she can find a place, get a job, get the girls in daycare, all that. So they are 8 months and 3. So there's going to be a little bit more noise today. But I told her that's fine, not to worry about it, that everybody here is very understanding and loves babies. So yes, that's who the little voice is in the background. I'll have her, they're having their breakfast right now. I'll have her bring them in. So you love baby noises. So you can see them. They're the cutest little girls. Okay, Annika from Wisconsin, struggling to choose a focus area. I just did a lot in my boys' bedroom, so got a lot done in that area 2 days ago. Oh, good for you. Okay, Kimberly says, as soon as my son wakes up, I'm going into my attic. I know there's stuff up there to declutter. Awesome. Deborah, first stop will be a 3M gift box that I just received from a friend. Cool. That's right, Lori. Okay, kids' toys. Awesome, Brooklyn. Baby noises are just perfect. Yes. I knew I heard a baby. For a sec, I thought it might be your youngest grandbaby. Not today, unfortunately. But they're getting so old. So my grandkids, let's see, Calliope, Phoebe's birthday is coming up in right around Christmas, and she'll be 2, and then Calliope will be 4. So, gosh, they're growing so fast, and it goes so much faster, it feels like, because they're not in the same town. But Orange County, California, going to work on the living room because a teen wants to have friends over for a movie. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I got my piece of paper so I can keep track when you guys tell me you have 100 items. And if I have time, I'm going to work on cutting up some apples because I still have apples that I need to peel and chop. But I'm thinking I won't have time because, look, there's already 99 people on. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. So I'm really excited about that. I should leave a pinned comment to let me know when you have 100 items. Okay. Okay, now to pin it. Okay, there we go. Okay, Susan's working on a spare bedroom. Cheryl, good to see you. Going to start in the bedroom and work forward. Part tidying and part decluttering. Awesome. Tess, hello from Pacific Northwest. Focus on spare bedroom and sewing room. Oh, good deal. Deborah, I'll be working around the house in my closet, bath, and kitchen towels. Health and beauty stuff, jewelry. I removed myself from many Facebook groups this morning that I no longer interact with. That's great. The driftwood lover, working on paper in office, so not sure how much contribution I'll make. May have to resort to digital too. All right. Sarah, my main goal for the day is eliminating papers, magazines, and putting stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Awesome. How many of you sell stuff as you're decluttering? I know quite a few people do. I don't. That was one of the things that prevented me when I thought that I should, when I had either large furniture or different antiques or things that I thought would be valuable. I would say to myself, I need to sell those, and I would set them aside. And I hate that process. I don't like, back when I was in the thick of it, it was Craigslist. That's where we were selling stuff. And I did not enjoy that at all. My husband tried selling a couple things, and there was just so many responses with spam, because I think we had he was selling something like an organ for somebody, like a nice old like pump organ, and so then it was just this weird money laundering type people reaching out like, oh, I'll give you $20,000 and you can send me the the whatever left, and it was just weird stuff. But so I hate the process. Like, it will actually prevent me from decluttering. So when people talk about selling, what I say is, if it motivates you, because some people it does motivate, like how much money can they make, and they get really excited about it, and they don't mind the process. They don't mind listing them. They don't mind interacting with people, messaging back and forth, meeting up with them. They don't mind any of that. Then that's a great option. But if any of that prevents you from decluttering, then I would say don't. It's worth the freedom to just let them go. Like, that's the cost of freedom is, yeah, we have some losses, but the money's already spent. It doesn't really matter if we hang on to it. It doesn't give us any more money if we hold on to it. It's done. So my method is to get rid of things in the easiest way possible. And I'm not picky about where I donate. I donate to anybody and everybody. I know some people have issues with Goodwill and how they run their company. And I know there's issues, but my thing is, I don't want to deal with this stuff anymore. And so I will give it to them, because at least it's not going into the landfill. And I'd rather somebody get use out of it than it just end up in the landfill if I'm going to donate. If I have to just put things in the landfill, then I have to. Like, it's going to end up in the landfill eventually, because it's already here on the earth. And so I think they're taking a load off of me by taking it. I don't really care if they make money off of it. It doesn't bother me. I never even write off donations. I just get it out of my hair so I don't have to deal with it anymore. Bridget says, you folks have such great ideas for what to focus on. Yes. Deborah, you sell some. Okay. Brooklyn, I very rarely sell. Sue, I don't sell stuff. Just make my son take them to the thrift store, because if I take it, I go and buy more stuff. It's good. It's good that you know that you're like, that's a strength to know that and avoid it. Very good. Okay. What happens if you have an item over $80 or together $300? I just don't worry about it at all. It's okay. Oh, well, now Titus is still going there to his cross-country race. They just want him there at 11. I don't know. I told him to ask his friends if he could get a ride. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Filed and deleted 2,000 emails this morning. Yay! Okay, so that's our first 2,000. Okay, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to mark it. Let's go ahead and pick our first color. Let's do an orange. Can you see? Okay. Oh, our pumpkin is getting some color. Yay! All right. Okay. Let's see. Ashley, I'm going through boxes my daughter took out of her room and put in my exercise room, as well as clothes she doesn't want. We send good clothes to an orphanage in Haiti from Picton, Ontario, Canada. Awesome. Rebecca, I used Facebook Marketplace a fair amount, but always get rid of things for free, especially large items. That way I don't have to haul things somewhere to donate, furniture, lawnmowers, etc. That's a really good idea. Okay. I've found it easier to just give away. Too many times it just piles up. I recently took 3 boxes of yard sale stuff to Goodwill that I had been hoarding for 3 years. Yes, so much garage sale stuff. Like I would just stick it in the garage and be like, oh, I'm gonna have a garage sale, but I never really wanted to have a garage sale, so it would just pile up in the garage. And I have a thing against garage sales. So here it is. When you have a garage sale, first you're decluttering in your house, and you make the decision. You have to go through all the stuff in your mind to make the decision to, I'm getting rid of this. And then you put it in the garage and it sits and waits for 6 months, a year, 3 years. And you're like, okay, now I'm going to have a garage sale. And you pull it out and you have to set it up. And all those thoughts come back in your mind. Should I really get rid of this? Well, could I use this here? Could I use it there? And a lot of times we'll keep stuff that we had already made the decision about and we hadn't missed, like we'd completely moved on with our life. So it's not like we need them. And but we have to go through all the emotions of making the decision again. And then we have to price them. And people come in and barter and they don't value our stuff like we think they should value it. And then we have to clean it up, like afterwards, making the decision a third time, like, okay, now we're going to go ahead and take it to the donation center or have them. And we have to go through, like, do I really want to give this to the donation center? And so it's making that decision over and over again and causing us to go through the mental workout and the emotional workout of making the decisions. It's just so much more mental and emotional load than if we just make the decision once and get it out of the house. Sue, last week I got rid of over 2,000 photos that my parents kept. Don't know anyone in them, so no reason to keep them. Good job. Goodwill helped my disabled dad provide I lost that comment. Where was I? Provide work-related training back in the day. I appreciate what service they offer. That's good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm sure there's plenty of people that have been helped, and I don't know. Like there's issues in every organization. I think everybody gets a bad rap, like because you could pick apart everybody. I sometimes will sell, but these days I mostly offer good stuff to a local buy nothing group. But I agree that if it's holding me back, I just bag it up and take it to the local thrift. Martina, good afternoon from Germany, y'all. Unfortunately, I'm just popping in for a few minutes to let you know that I am not participating today, but I must be available for my Israeli friends. Oh, thank you, Martina. Yes, there's definitely a lot going on in the world. It's hard. Leslie, Goodwill hires special needs, so there is a bonus to giving to there. Okay, lost and found 200 emails. Now on to physical items. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I somehow lost the audio. Well, I don't know. Hopefully you can figure that out, Leslie. Thanks for doing a live decluttering on YouTube. Yes. Hi, Amanda. Hello from England. I just come home from getting my eyes tested and buying vegetables at the local market. Before I went out this morning, I decluttered 100 items for your chart. Awesome. Good work. I give it to a charity as I find it too stressful to sell. Susan, yes. Okay. Sue, garage sales takes too much time for what you end up making. My time is worth more. I agree. When I calculated it last time I had a garage sale, I made like, I don't know, it was less than $5 an hour. That's my time is worth a lot more than that. I would much rather just be over it. Krista, 100. Good work. A box from the weekend with from my daughter's room, all her. Oh, good for her. And some of my kitchen declutter. Awesome. Simon, good to see you. Okay, we had a garage sale in May, and I would not recommend it if your goal is to clear space in your home quickly or easily. We were moving, and my husband really wanted to do it. I don't regret it, but okay, occasionally you sell things. Things not selling now, so even less incentive. Yeah. 100 items, Tiffany. Oh, good. Okay, Rambo Mambo. Hi, thanks for this. Was feeling alone in my decluttering. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Nancy, 100 pieces of paper from filing cabinet. Good work. Okay, I'm gonna move my computer around a little bit. I got it up on a stand, but there. I have progressive lenses, so I'm always looking down like this to read, and then this getting old stuff. I had a garage sale. I'm trying to think. I was probably like 10 years ago. I had a garage sale. My sister-in-law brought a bunch of stuff, and because I live in town, she's like, "Oh, you have a great place for a garage sale," and so I did it with her. But like I hate every aspect of it. You have to advertise to get a good turnout, put up signs, price things, lay them out, display them. And then we had like everything out in the driveway because we have a really long driveway, and we were sitting in the garage. So we didn't have stuff in the garage. And then people are poking around like, "Oh, are your fishing poles for sale?" No, those are ones that we actually use. This is just the stuff out there. And I hate all of that. Yeah, I don't know. None of it's a really nice experience for me. And I think I made $200. And my sister-in-law is like, "Yeah, but you made $200." I'm like, "Yeah, and I spent it all so we could eat pizza for dinner because I didn't want to cook." And then I had to deal with the cleanup. And it was 2 days, 2 days of prep work to like not worth it. Okay, Sue, 100 old appliance instruction books for stuff I don't have anymore. Awesome. Oh, Leslie, you figured it out. Good. I'm glad you have sound now. Okay, 100 items out from under the guest bathroom vanity. Old soaps from hotels and just in case items. Good job. I think those type of things, the useful things, they're harder to get rid of. Just my own thing, like, "Oh, I could use that, I could use it up." Some of it makes sense, some of it we can use up, but most of us don't need 100 pieces of soap. And my dad would work out of town and he would bring back soap, and my mom never actually used it. It just sat in a box. I bet they still have it. I bet it's still in their storage stuff. No. Well, I bet they still have some, but she brought me some, I think last year, and she was hoping that we could use it in the ministry that we're involved in, and don't tell her, but I'm threw it away. I think I missed Nancy and Tiffany. Okay, let me go back and look. Tiffany, I thought I got Tiffany's 100 items. And I got Nancy's 100 pieces of paper from the filing cabinet. I did. I got that. I did save some of them. Well, we can use some of them. Just so sometimes when we have stuff like that, Kay, I think it's helpful to set a limit on ourselves, or maybe a reminder on our phone, like when we're that way we remember to pull it out instead of putting it on the list for the grocery store. But some of it we can use. So there's always the balance of wanting to be frugal and use things, because we don't want to just throw things away to buy it again in 2 months. Like that's not great. So, but we don't also want to keep enough that we don't have to buy anything for the next 5 years or 10 years, like and certainly not any longer than that. And I think that's where it comes, like we have to determine for ourselves what we're actually going to use versus what we could use, or all the other possibilities. Kristen, I wish I had counted the items I have in the trunk of my van to donate, but it's full. I've been putting off taking things to donations for way too long. Oh, are you going to take them today? That's an excellent thing. There's a meme that was going around a while ago that was like, declutter, something about decluttering our house so something can sit in the trunk of my car for 8 months. And, and it's real. We all do that. I got to let the dogs out. Okay. Hello from Australia. It's the middle of the night here, but I just did a run around with the bag and filled it with 50 items for the tally. Awesome. Go you. Okay, 200. Woohoo. All right, that's another 1,000. Oh, good job. We are on a roll already. What are we at? We're just 30 minutes in. This is great. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look, Susan, 100 into the rubbish. Items previously box bagged, waiting for good. Good Norway mom, 100. Yay. Hi, just joining. Where do I start? You start wherever you want to start. What I need is just to let me know when you hit 100 items. I'm keeping a tally here where I have my tally marks every time someone hits 100 items. If you call it, if you end for the day and you have a random number, go ahead and let me know that, and I'll mark it on the side, and we'll tally it up at the end. So when anything counts, whatever you are decluttering, paper, trash, physical items, digital items, apps on your phone, Facebook groups, like it does not matter. Whatever you need to eliminate from your life, we will count that. And when we hit 1,000 each time, so on this one, my tally mark there, hit 1,000, and so then we color in a line on our pumpkin graph. Now I gotta let the dogs back in. So that's what this morning is going to be, just letting the dogs in and out. Hey, Janie, go lay down. And they're all wet. Go lay down. On the rug. They're all soaking wet because it's pouring down rain. On the rug. Come on. Come. On the rug. Okay. Oh, 100 items, recycling items to bins. Good job. Allison, good to see you. Deborah, I just sold a Harry Potter costume for $40 on Marketplace. She's pulling out of the driveway. What a coincidental time. Awesome job. Okay, how do you deal with items you've decluttered but ended up wanting back. I decluttered my bundt pan as I only used it 1 or 2 times a year. It was my mom's birthday on the weekend, and she loves bundt cakes. So you could choose to keep, like, go get another bundt cake and keep it. The thrift stores have them very reasonably priced. Okay, now I'm going to let the other dog in. Okay, on the run. On the run. Stay. I would say there is a cost to being minimalist. There is some inconvenience sometimes where, like, okay, well, maybe we have to make an actual cake instead of a bundt cake. I don't have a bundt cake pan anymore. No, maybe I do. If I do, it's been a couple years. Let me look. I do. I had gotten rid of it, and then I decided to make a bundt cake, and I didn't have one. And so then I went and got one, and now it's sitting in the cupboard and haven't made a bundt cake. I do make a lot of cakes, but I haven't made a bundt cake. So I don't know. There's no perfect answer. But sometimes there's a cost, and, like, well, we run that risk of getting rid of something that we actually use. And I would say it's all worth it. It's all worth the risk, because the freedom that we have when we get rid of a lot of stuff, even if we're inconvenienced from time to time, of like, oh, I don't have this item, we can always go and get another one. No, that's not ideal, but what are we out, really? Because most of the things, like that bundt cake pan, I don't know. I think I got it for free. I think that's why it's here. But you can pick them up at thrift stores for like $1 or $2, so that you're not out a lot if you make a mistake in that sense. If it's a sentimental item, some people do get rid of sentimental items and then regret it afterwards. And I would just say that that's the cost that we have to pay for really having a home that's easy to maintain. Because all of our stuff, we like all of our stuff. That's why we have it. And so it's going to be kind of uncomfortable when we get rid of things and we have to learn to use other things. Years ago, my hand mixer, I got rid of my hand mixer, and I just learned to mix cookies by hand. And it took more time. It took more muscle, but it saved a lot of space in my cupboard. And I went years that way. And so I just had my my big, like, bread mixer, and I had my arm. That's what I used. And sometimes it was inconvenient, but I really liked not having to have the mixer in my utensil drawer, because I don't have a lot of space for extra stuff in my kitchen, except the bundt pan, apparently. But it's sitting back in the cupboard, and I never look back there. So I'm not perfect, guys. Krista says, borrow a bundt pan. That's an excellent idea. I know people that have, like, in their family, they have one turkey roaster, and it just goes to the family that's hosting, like, their Thanksgiving meal that year, and they just pass it around. So sometimes you have a turkey roaster in your garage, and sometimes you don't. And I think that's great, because in our culture, we're so individualized, where, like, we have to have everything for ourselves. And if we can be in a place where we're more reliant on family and neighbors, people around us, it helps the community aspect. And I think it's a it's a good way to solve that problem of, well, we don't have to have everything, because sometimes we can have some specialty items that they want to borrow, and they can have specialty items that we want to borrow, and we can just exchange them. We don't have to have everything ourselves. Hello from London. Good to have you. Okay. Nancy, a goal to get all important items in one file cabinet, so not a burden to family. That's excellent. Oh, from Denmark. Good to have you, Isha. I will just listen and be with you all, not declutter anything. I am lazy today. Okay, well, maybe it'll rub off and you'll get a lot decluttering done over the weekend. Okay, Kimberly, 100 items. Awesome. Sue says, Krista, I did the same thing with a Dutch oven pan. Jane, I just deleted over 100 emails. Oh, good work. Sunflower, hello. I answered my own question. Good. Simone, 200 items. Awesome. Bridget, borrow from a neighbor or family member. Good. Bunt, yes. Okay. Susie, I've decluttered and minimized so much that I can sit around today and listen to the video without guilt. Oh, good work. 100 items. Awesome. Driftwood lover. Okay, Bridget, let's all try to declutter the guilt. Yes. Mary, committing to 100. Good. Ashley, I have 120 items in the donation box and 2 large bags of clothes. Forgot to count, but likely 50. Have a great day. Oh, good work. Thank you so much. I will write that down. Okay. Rebecca, 100 items. Okay, we have another 1,000. Oh, you guys are on a roll. This is so great. Okay. Leslie, borrow from a friend. Yes. Krista, I hosted Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend, and my 6-kilogram turkey was hanging out of my tiny roaster. Whoa. I've done that. I didn't have a turkey roaster. I got rid of it. And then my kids started eating a whole lot. And so I have it's not a 9x13. It was a little bit bigger, and the turkey would like hang over the top of it. I finally ended up with a turkey roaster because we kept getting bigger and bigger turkeys. But it works. Like, I think we can work with what we have. Heather, 100 paper items gone. Good. Grow and learn. Hello from Delaware. Thank you so much for doing this. It's very encouraging. And you are answering so many questions while cleaning. I also have these questions. Good. I'm so glad it's helpful. I also declutter from the basement. Kids' toys, 100 items. Oh, good work. Karen, 100 done. Going for more. Oh, good job. All right. Deborah, 1,000 emails deleted. Oh, good job. Very nice. Oh, I'm excited to see this pumpkin when it's all colored in. Krista, I stopped counting the last couple years because I felt like it was taking too much time. But this event reminded me that I thrive on the numbers, and this is fun. I love the chart. Oh, good. Shelly, 100 items of kids' toys. Oh, nice. Krista, I've gone back and forth. I do love counting. Yes, I'm with you. There's been many years where I haven't counted and I haven't completed the 2000 and whatever chart because I didn't bother counting. And I was okay with it. But then when we pull it out and we do an activity like this, or the kids are working on their rooms, and they really thrive on that. Like it accomplishes so much more when they can count the items. And like Paul, last Declutterathon, he made his own chart so he could get to, 200 items or 400. He got 400 and some. And he loves that. He saved up all his stuff so he could declutter it during the Declutterathon. Not the ideal, but it's motivating. It's motivating for me. I don't know, something about keeping track. Because, when you declutter, especially like emails or papers, like it's a heavy weight. Papers were a big deal for me. But it doesn't make a big dent. When you get rid of 50 papers, you're getting rid of like this small stack of papers, and it doesn't feel like you made a dent in your home. And so to count 50 on a chart, it made me feel better about doing it. Like, yeah, I actually did accomplish something. And I did, because I had saved up so much papers. It was a huge weight on me. So yes, Sarah, this video gives me motivation to clean and declutter the garage for tomorrow. Oh, good. I have to work later today, and I'm blocking off 2 hours of time to do that. Excellent. Any tips on limiting homeschool supplies, especially arts and crafts, etc., when you have an addiction to stationery and arts and crafts? Tess, 170 items, trash and recycle. Awesome. Okay. So let me think about this. Okay, so homeschool stuff. First, I love papers and arts and crafts. I absolutely do. Like, I pulled out my markers. I love these kind of things. And I have a drawer, my desk drawer, and I have 3 different types of pen sets. I have my highlighters, and I have my like thin liners, and I have 4 different types of pen sets, and I have 2 that are very similar. And I've come to realize, acknowledge that I don't use them enough to have more than that. They will go bad. I do use the highlighters a lot. So that's good, but they still last. They last me a long time. The last ones I had were 2 years before they started drying out. And then on the thin liner ones, it's because Paul got me an extra set for Christmas, and so I have doubles, and I hadn't used them all up. Like, I just don't use them often enough. So even if I love them, I love organizing them and how they look, and I don't actually use them enough to keep all that I want. So I avoid going to the stores, because I will find things to buy if I go to the stores. And I put limits on myself. Like, I cannot buy a new journal until I have only 10 pages left in my current journal. I just absolute. Otherwise, like before, I had so many stacks of notebooks and journals, and it was kind of an overwhelm. Like, I didn't use them because I had this ideal in my mind of, well, I'll use them when the time is perfect. The time is never perfect. My writing is never perfect. What I say in them is never perfect. So I ended up getting rid of all of them. And then after a period of time, I decided, okay, I really do want to journal every day. So I bought one journal, and I forced myself to build that habit and not buy any others until I only had 10 pages left. it worked. And I've been consistent with that. It's been 6, maybe longer, 7 years now that I've done that. And I don't have extra journals. And it's such a relief to not have that, because it's an expectation we have of ourselves to use them all. So homeschool supplies, it's just, I don't know. It's just everything that we do, we have to remember what we're actually going to use. There's so many things that are a temptation. There's so many ideas like, oh, this is lovely. I know. So I was homeschooled, and my mom had tons of things. And when Naomi and Titus were little, I was thinking about homeschooling, and I was thinking like, okay, I'll go with the Charlotte Mason. I liked her stuff, and my mom's like, oh, I have stuff for you. And she pulled out a box of books all about the Charlotte Mason stuff, like just all these variety of books. And I was like, Mom, I just need one. I just need one book, or I'm not going to actually read it and do it. But that was, and I know that's homeschooling. Like everybody gets caught up in that, like, oh, this is a good curriculum or a good method or whatever. And so we tend to collect more. Another thing that she liked was the nature journaling, where each child has a journal, and you go out and go for a hike, and you find something like a leaf or a flower or an animal, and you sketch it, and you fill in like all these different things about it. Like, so you research and you learn about nature, and and it's good. And I love the idea of it. And of course my mom loved the idea of it, but my mom never did it. But she had quite a few books on how to do it. She had quite a few blank journals on for the kids to use. And so it's being realistic with ourselves, like that whole fantasy self idea, because we have this fantasy of, oh, what I could do. There's so many possibilities. The reality is we're only capable of a certain amount of things. And so what are we going to do for our kids? We're going to teach them reading, math, and, I don't know, whatever it is you pick, and stick with that. I think having one curriculum for everything simplifies that. And like, we're going to stick with this particular curriculum that covers all the categories, all the subjects. But if you're a creative person and you want to get different things, like a different history book and a different math book, and it's a little more challenging. So set limits on yourself and determine what you're actually going to use. And if it didn't work for one child, is it really going to work for another child with their learning abilities? And if it's not going to work for your other children that are younger, then there's no need to keep it. Or if you don't have any children that are younger, then there's no need to keep it. And there's homeschool groups, offer it for free or for a lower cost. There's people that are wanting to homeschool that don't have the funds to go and buy the curriculum that they need, that I'm sure would love to take it off your hands. So I hope that gives you some ideas. If Rhonda gets on here, I know she homeschooled and homeschools. I think her youngest is now in school, and she's been working on decluttering her homeschool stuff. I would say that my mom, after having 10 kids and they're all out of the house now, she's still getting rid of homeschool stuff. And they've been out of the house for the last 5 years. And she's still working on it, still getting rid of supplies. So please don't keep it for that long, because it does become, not all of it, but some of it becomes irrelevant after a period of time, like where we just need to be updated. It does not have the current precedence. And I think my mom has stuff from back when I was a kid and she was homeschooling. So don't keep it for 40 years. Okay, I haven't done the counting, but I do love charts. I should try this. Maybe later, since I don't have much left to declutter right now. I have been in purge mode, so most of it's gone. Excellent. Sue, paper is still a struggle for me, but you're a great motivator. Oh, thank you. Driftwood lover, 200 more. Good. Okay, and then Ida, 400 emails gone. Wonderful. 3, 4. Okay, that's another 1,000. Excellent, excellent. Rosa, do you have any tips on how to manage where things belong? I find it hard to find an efficient place for things, and this is how they end up in weird places in my home. So my thing is where you use it. So when you walk into our house, I have hooks for keys and hooks for coats and bags. And ideally, I'd have shoes there, but there's not enough room. So the kids put their shoes there, and then Brian and I keep our shoes in our bedroom, which works okay, but it's not great. But then you come through the house, and we have the dining room and then the kitchen. We don't really have a lot in the dining room. I do have a cabinet that has some board games that we use. We play a lot of games as a family. And I do keep our printer paper there and the extra cords, like charging cords, because we tend to, that's where we use it. The printer is in the dining room. And then you come into the kitchen. And so everything in the kitchen is laid out. My sister was just telling me yesterday, like everything is just so accessible. Like you need a knife, you turn around and grab a knife. You need utensils, it's in a drawer right here. You need spices, it's in a drawer right here. And that's what I want. I want it within an arm's reach of where I'm using it. And it doesn't always work that way because some of us have weird old houses that just are poorly arranged. So we do the best that we can. But I know Dana K. White says, I think it's Dana, that if you have an item, so you pick your item up and you think, if I was searching for this right now, where would I look for it? And that's the place that you should store it. That's the place that it should belong. That's I hope that helps. That gives you a little bit. I think it's, for me, it works to have things where I use them. So like all the office stuff is at my desk. When the stapler, that's in my desk because that's where I use it. The tools are in the garage. And if it's a miscellaneous item that you just don't have a place that you use it, just ask yourself if you actually do use it, or if it's something that you're keeping because you feel like you should have it. Because there's a lot of that we keep because, well, this just makes sense. Like a person like me should have this type of item. But if you don't actually use it, it's okay to not have it. I'm sure with the kids and holidays coming up, more will make its way back in, and I can try this next year. And with kids, stuff comes back in all the time. Amanda says, okay, she must be talking, Lilu, must be talking about the person who goes shopping in the thrift stores. I just don't go into those shops and walk past the aisles where those things sit. I only buy if it's on the list of things that I need, such as red paint if I run out. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Leslie, 100 items. Good. Rosa, that's a really good tip. Sometimes I do think of where I would like to find it. I should probably focus on category organizing. Oops, jumped ahead. Okay, Kristen, 100 clothing items. Good work. Allison, so much homeschool stuff. Allison knows, she homeschools. Bridget, teaching is such a clutter magnet, especially teaching art or science. Everything is a potential lesson, so hard to know when to let these things go. Yep, definitely. Okay, 100 things, and I unsubscribed from 5 things on email. Good for you. Unsubscribing is great. You're preventing future clutter. Carry 100 in paper clutter and old bottles from Missouri. Awesome. Good. Wish I could stay and continue with you, but have to go out now. Thanks for doing this. Hope to watch the replay. Oh, good, Carrie. Have a good day. Helen joining from the UK. Awesome. Allison, I have given away at least 60 boxes of homeschool stuff, and there's still more. Yeah, it's hard. So easy to attract that stuff. Okay. 8 apps and 192 emails equals 200 items so far. Good job. 8 apps. That's great. Bridget, I have to remind myself that our home is not a museum. I don't need to keep historical examples of everything. Even museums purge once in a while. That's a good reminder. Kathy, I'm ready to start, but also starting soup. Oh, good. Bonnie, hi from Illinois. Okay, I have grandkids later, so have limited time between the garden and decluttering. I'm still going to do it though. Okay. Time to pause for breakfast. Oh, good. Okay, Jane, my friend and I have a shared folding table that goes back and forth. Oh, that's good. Katie, my mom passed unexpectedly 9 years ago. 5 years ago, we moved into their home with my father and bought the house. We were minimalists, but getting my father to get rid of stuff is hard. That would be hard. I'm glad to see you, Katie. I'm glad you're here. Jen, glad to have you. Do you want to come and say hi? I know everybody wants to see the babies.
I gotta get this ready.
Oh, look at you. This is my sister, Mandy.
Hey, everybody.
And this is Naima. Do you want to come and say hi, too? Yeah, come here.
So,
come here.
Is this on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's live on YouTube. And this is Aisha. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. So, Mandy was telling me yesterday that everything in the kitchen is organized. She's been cooking. We have all kinds of food in the fridge. It's been really nice.
Yeah. Rachel has a great setup. Who's all these folks?
I don't know. We got 131 people. So look, they're all saying
almost
hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Kaylee.
How often do I do this challenge? Every 3 months or so. So, thanks for saying hi.
I'll try and stay quiet.
Oh, don't stress it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Here,
Aisha. Yeah, don't worry about it, Mandy. Like, if they make noise, they make noise.
Okay.
Nobody cares. Everybody loves babies, so
Yeah,
you're good.
Sometimes when you record, it picks up everything.
It does, but it's live, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Jen, my mom passed 4 months ago unexpectedly too. The house is full of stuff. I tried so hard to make my parents understand that we don't need stuff, and it was next to impossible. I'm so sorry. That's so hard. Good night. It's 1 a.m. here. It was great to join for life, only for a little bit. I'm so glad you came. Love watching your videos and getting tips on decluttering. I spent the last year decluttering over 7,000 items. Oh, good work. Crystal from Idaho. Oh, Tiffany, 100 more items. On her passing, I had the momentous task of cleaning up 3 months of rigorous and heartbreaking work. Gosh, that is just so hard. I'm so sorry, Jen. Okay, that was our water timer, everyone. Drink your water. Kimberly, 100 more. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for welcoming my sister. Most of us have little ones making noise on our end, too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I wish I could have a hug instead of stuff we didn't need. Ah, Jen, yes. Yeah. Anne says you'll get there. You will. Like, yeah. There's no way through. Like, you just have to go through it, and it's all hard. And yeah. Okay. Miss Alex unsubscribed from 5 more things and deleted 100 emails from them. Awesome. Okay, then we hit another 1,000.
If you need to pick up time, I could pick him up since they want me to.
Yeah, Brian brought that up. He was like, maybe Mandy could take him. So far he has to be there at 11. So he gets out of school at 10. So
He can probably show me too, or you can text me the address.
Yeah, thank you. I was all stressing about it, and Brian's like, Mandy's here. She could probably take him. I was like, oh, yeah.
My thing is just not knowing where to go, but if you can give me the address,
Yeah.
he'll know.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Tess. I'm gonna set my water timer again, so it'll go off again. Katie, my amazing husband has made 3 dump runs with a full trailer well, each time, and put a huge pile of extras went out with the trash, and all within the last month there was over 1,000 items gone. Oh, that's a relief. Okay, driftwood lover, add another 100 more. Good deal. Oh, another 100. Rebecca, 100 items gone. I'm mostly going through photos and scrapbook and correspondence today. Good deal.
Mama. Just sorry.
Right. Her pumpkin's looking pretty good.
Give me this. I throw it off.
Dogs are after each other.
I can go over there.
Okay. Mail. So much piles up so fast. Getting rid of bags of mail so I could not throw it in the trash. Taking to a giant shredder. Oh, excellent. I know certain cities have like shredding days, or their recycling facilities, or maybe their office stores are have days where they take them and shred. And some places you can pay for it. I think it's worth it to have it all done. Feels good. Rosemary, I'm late to the party. COVID has laid me flat, but I'm seeing what I can do. Okay, don't push it too hard, Rosemary. I'm glad you're up and around. Susan, hello from the UK. Best wishes to you and your family. Over 300 boxes and 100 bags sorted in the past year. No more hoarding for me. Oh, good job, Susan. Katie, I deleted my junk folder. 53 emails gone. Awesome. Karen, 100 more decluttered. I also used your kitchen declutter last month, and it was so helpful. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Good work. And Beth, hello, Susan. I'm from the UK. Another UK. Good. What time is it over there? I know we have people all over Ireland. Oh, gosh, now I can't remember all the different places. So many different countries today, which is really exciting.
What don't you
16:12, 4 p.m. UK time. 16. Oh, all right. 4 p.m. Cool. Oh, good. I'm glad it worked out. I know I have to do the Australia and New Zealand. I need to do it much later in the day. I think. Yes. I don't know. I tried to figure it out once. The very first time we did this, I did 10 hours, and so it was early till late afternoon for me, because I know people from all over the world join in, and so we did have people. It worked very good, but it was It was a little too long for me. It was pretty exhausting. I'm in Montana. So for me, it's 9 a.m., 9:13. Yeah. So we're in full fall here. The leaves are turning. A lot of times we just get a major frost and or snow early on, and all the leaves just turn brown and fall off. But this year it has cooled down slightly, so everything's in full color, and it's very, very lovely now. So driving around town, there's all these yellows and reds, not as much reds as I had growing up in Washington State, but it's very pretty. So hello from Lincolnshire, Delaware. 11 a.m. All right. Just deleted more to equal 100 emails. Oh, good work. All right. 300 more emails gone. Awesome. Unsubscribed from another 7. Good. And deleted 100 emails from them. Oh, good. You're doing so much. Unsubscribing is such a relief because, then we're stopping the inflow, which is important. Just like our shopping habits, we can declutter a lot, but we need to really limit what we bring in. So I think it's hard for the people who like to shop sales or shop as a hobby, like a extracurricular activity, or garage sale or thrift shopping, which are all very addictive things. And it's we have to give ourselves new hobbies when we do that, so that we stop the incoming stuff. If we want our home to really be simplified, that's what we need. Buy nothing group pickups too. Yeah. If you're on the buy nothing groups, don't pick things up. Just use it to get rid of things. Don't use it to acquire anymore. They're all tempting because it fits into the fantasy self thing. Like, oh well, I could use that. I could do this. I could do that. So what's helped me is to know my limits, and to just pick like 3 hobbies. These are what I do. This is what occupies my time, and that's it. And so I have gardening and cooking, and I say cooking as a hobby because I've just allowed it to be. I have to cook anyway, and I do enjoy it. So I've let myself get spices and experiment and just do it as a hobby. And then painting. And painting, I've limited my supplies, so it just fits in one bin. And then and I limit how many canvases I allow myself to have. Like, it has to be an amount that I will use. Like, I can't just hoard them all. It's not helpful. Okay, I am going to run to the restroom, and I think grab a cup of coffee. I might wait an hour to get a cup of coffee. But oh, Bridget, I'm at 1,390 was from my purse. For today? Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's. Okay, yes, deleted emails at my desk. Oh, good job. Okay, I'm going to mark it down. 1. Okay, that's another 2,000 we need to do. Okay. One, 2. Looking good. Okay, empty dishwasher, added laundry number 2, and had oatmeal cooking while listening. Oh, good. Karen, 300, filled the firebox for a fire tonight and sorted 2 pantry closets. Oh, good work. Awesome. Okay, Susie, off the subject, but how don't you have nets with all the fresh produce? I have tomatoes and a sea of nets. I have a few. So I have some apples. These are the last of my apples. I have 1 bag of apples left, and there's a couple bugs floating around them. And if I don't deal with them this morning, I probably just need to throw them out because I'm going to be gone over the weekend, and they're not going to be great. But no, thankfully I don't have much yet. But I just pulled it in, not yesterday, but the day before. And they're just starting to turn red. So they were mostly green. Lori, my numbers aren't huge, but making strides. Bumped into some things that would need research. Label and box that stuff up for another time. Wanting to make larger dents in the process of decluttering. Everything's a step forward though. Yeah, that's a good way to deal with it, is just to save it for later, since it's going to take some work, and move on to something that's easy. And then circle back around. Joe, I deleted 500 emails. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. A Smith, 100. Yay. 58 physical items, mom clothes, kid baby clothes, books, and 42 pieces of mail, kids schoolwork. Awesome. Okay, so we have another 100. or another 1,000. Good, good. Okay, Bridget, 100 in the garage, donations and recycling. Nice dinosaur shirt. That must have been the other one. Okay, Sarah, I counted 400 papers in the shred box to be shredded today. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Thank you so much for doing this today. It's a rainy, gloomy day in Iowa. Got rid of 50 items in the driveway box from the drawers to the closet. Awesome. Yeah. I'm glad we could do it. It's kind of a gloomy, rainy day here too. Okay, Lexi, hello from Ontario. And first time joining this challenge. I'm at work, so I'm not able to declutter at home. I see others deleting emails, so I will work on those pesky emails. Good. Karen, 100 emails. Excellent. Gosh, you guys are on a roll. We hit 10,000. So that's awesome. Okay, Wendy joining late. I might work on some more emails and photos. In the last month, I've deleted over 130,000 emails. Oh, what a relief. I bet that feels great. Kath, I'm in Yorkshire in the UK. I have decluttered 22 physical items, have been minimizing a while, and 1,236 digital items, a mixture of emails, Canva, plates, digital files, and photos. Total 1,258. Awesome. Okay. 200. And 1,000. Okay, so we have another 1,000. Oh, good. Okay. My daughter uses my phone, so not sure how to change the settings. My name is Marilyn. Okay. All right. Well, Marilyn, everybody has different names on their YouTube for their YouTube user, and like it's okay. Like I don't always remember, but I try to remember who's who when I hear a real name. But good. Okay, Saman, thank you for doing this during the day. I'm working through my office area and also crazy timing, working on a job application. Oh, awesome. With my Gmail email, I deleted promotions email and drafts and forums. Oh, good. Good job. When I was inspired at one point, I learned, I just Googled like how to make filters on Gmail, and so that I could just pull things really easily and delete them all in one chunk. It does work if you just, write the person's email address, but I find that different companies email from different email addresses, so it doesn't always catch all of them. But it's such a relief to get rid of all of those and just like delete the promotion emails. It feels good. I love hearing your sister's kids in the background. Funny that this time around mine are at school. Sounds like they are enjoying living with you. It's been nice. They're good. It's been nice having Mandy here. from Roseanne. 140 items down, a mixture of clothing, papers, emails, and drawer stuff. Awesome job. Let me know if you have any questions or any particular topics you'd like me to talk about. Because I'm happy to answer questions while I'm here. We had a long week. Really glad to be here this morning because I was hoping I didn't get it. So it was kind of a long week. Naomi stayed home today. She's she's got a headache and feeling kind of off, so she stayed home again. But Paul went to school today. Titus had it earlier last weekend, so it's been through everybody, and hopefully the little ones don't get anything. And I'm so glad all of you could join us. We have 137 people on right now. That's really awesome. Oh, we have gotten rid of so much already. It's great. Jess, good to have you here. Okay, 100 items digital. I'm in maintenance and counted 7 physical items this week and been counted. Enjoying the listen while doing laundry. Awesome. Okay, and then clothes and shoes, 100. Awesome. Okay, we have another 1,000. Good. Whoop. Oh, look at that. We're at 12,000 already. That's so great. Okay, Rosemary. My target is 100, doing well so far. Bedding, handbags, duplicates of packing cubes, and counting. Awesome. Laura, 196 emails gone and 3 unsubscribed emails heading to my desk and work bag. Awesome job. Simon, I also counted closing tabs on my browser as decluttering. This is part of what I counted in my 200. That works. I want to do more and yet need to write a cover letter. Thanks. And I'll try to do more. Go write that cover letter. That's great. Wendy, catching up and agree on the garage sales. I hate them. The last time we participated in a community garage sale, it was in the spring. We hardly made anything and it was miserably hot. My allergies were terrible. I would much rather have it be gone and not have to deal with pain and irritation of all of that. Yeah. Okay, trying again. 200 more digital. Awesome. Good deal. Using a quarantine bin has been a great strategy for me. It got me unstuck when I just couldn't decide on some random item. I note down the date and check back later. Oh, that's great. Katie, 1,000 emails just deleted. Awesome. Over 7,000 more to go. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, 1,000 down. Awesome job. Good. Oh, the pumpkin looks so good. Right, we're getting close to halfway. Okay, agreed on yard sales, garage sales. If you're good at doing a sale, then go right ahead. But many of us just find the whole thing stressful. Yes. And I think it's important, especially with when we struggle to let things go, to move it quickly, to like the path of least resistance, just to get the momentum going. Because once we get going, once we get the ball rolling, then we make better progress. We make more progress, and so we just need to get moving. And sometimes that just means throwing it in the bin and calling it. What? That pumpkin is half filled already. I know. We got there's our 15,000 mark right there. So yeah, it's going good. Everybody's making huge progress. Annika, 100 for me from the entryway. Oh, good work. Brooklyn, my first 100. Awesome. Oh, good job. I didn't prepare any questions for today. I didn't prepare any topics or anything. So if you have something you'd like me to talk about, go ahead and jump on and let me know. 100 clothing items from my daughter just decluttered. Awesome. Okay, I shredded decluttered photos and old papers and just weren't needed and caused more stress than joy. Yeah, I encourage everyone to check in on the sentimental stuff regularly, even just to see what you have. Okay, Leslie, 100 items, mostly digital. Okay, good work. I just got a box of pictures from both sides of my family, and my cousin wants our grandmother's stuff. So I'm gonna take a few pictures of that, and I'm going to give it all to her. She does the genealogy stuff. So I'm, when I first opened it, I had that twinge of like, oh, should I keep this? And then Ruth said she'd take it, and I was like, nope, I need to let it go. I don't need to do that. Oh, thank you, Erin. Okay, Karen, 100 recycling and junk mail. Awesome. Okay, we hit another 1,000. We're at 14,000. Looks good. Deborah, 500. Oh, good job. 10 clothing items that were fantasy self. That's big. That's a big deal. Good work. That fantasy self, gosh, she can do so much. Do you think you'll do another before Christmas? Either 3 hours or all day? Yes. November 11th is when I was planning to do another one. So that's a Saturday. And I was planning to do a 6 hours. So that's the plan. It's all tentative. Life happens and sometimes it doesn't work out and I need to change things up. But that's the tentative plan so far. Maybe the topic of relieving yourself of scarcity mindset. That's good. Okay, let me go talk to Naomi for a second. Not normal to take school. So, give her the address. I don't know how to do that. I have a hard time to do it. Just under Okay. So, okay, Sarah, 10 items decluttered this morning from Tupperware to baby items. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. If you're just joining us, please let me know when you declutter 100 items. So here's my tally, and these are all 100 items. I have the random numbers over here, but if at all possible, as we're working, Sarah, I did mark it over here, but if we're working, if you could let me know when you hit 100, or if you're just signing off for the day and you have a random number, give me that number and I will write it down and add it up. That way I mark on here every 1,000. And so it's just less math for me. That's all. Okay. So scarcity mindset. I will say that we will never be prepared for every type of situation. There's just no way. And when we think of it, like we had a really good example with COVID, when what happened? Well, we were short on toilet paper, and like, I don't know. I certainly wasn't prepared for that. Because most of us have things that we could use just in case, and we think, oh, this will help me in that just in case scenario. But we can't be prepared for every different type of thing. We have no idea what we could possibly do. We just can't. Like, we can't anticipate it. Well, is it going to be a flood? Is it going to be a fire? Is it going to be, someone getting cancer in our family? Is it? We can't be prepared for everything that we need. And so it's best for us if we prepare for everyday life, the things that we actually do on a regular basis, and know that this is the most important, this part of our life that we do regularly. That's the important part. And we'll be okay if something happens. We're going to make it through. We do make it through. We're strong when we make it through family tragedies. We make it through difficult situations. We make it through traumatic experiences. And none of our stuff, none of like, oh, the extra paint supplies or the fabric or the craft stuff or the extra kitchen equipment, none of that would actually help us in any of those situations. So that is one thing to remember. And also, as you're working, like just thinking of scarcity, we keep so much because we're afraid to not have it. We're just like, I don't want to get rid of this because I'm afraid at some point I will need it. But when we do that with everything, then our home is just filled and we can't actually access the things that we need when we need it. If we remember that we even have it, we might not remember where it is, or we might forget that we have it, and it's then we double up, we have duplicates. It's just working through, like, learning to trust. And where do you find your trust? Where do you want your dependence to be? And do you want it to be in your stuff, or do you want it to be somewhere else? So for me, that trust is in God, and I want to believe that God will take care of me and provide for me, and He will meet my needs, and I don't need to try to keep all this stuff to protect myself. And so think about yourself. Where do you find your trust, your hope, your faith, all that? And like, know that you will be okay. Like, even if all of our stuff is stripped away from us, if we lose our home and we lose all of our possessions, we will still be us. I will still be Rachel if all of that is gone. I'm not losing my identity because I am who I am, and my stuff doesn't define me. I've been stuck lately. It's been a real help to watch some of the gurus that I follow online, like Nourishing Minimalism. Thank you. It works if I say, do it now to myself over one thing at a time. That's great. Dealing with it right now is like, it makes a difference because the tendency is to do it later. Laura, I have 72 items. Oh, okay. Driftwood Lover, add 100, please. Oh, good job. Okay, you are on a roll today. Okay, Krista, 200, yay. 1, 2. Okay, sold my old dishwasher and a designer bag. You know I hate trying to sell items. As well as decluttering from hall closet. Left way too long. Well, good work. Okay, paper clutter was a biggie for me. I was inspired by Erica Lucas and took all my papers to one spot. I purchased a fireproof document bag and condensed it all down to the one portable container. Oh, good. That's excellent. You gonna go pick up Titus for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can you text me the address?
Yeah. So I just pick him up on the street, but I'll find an address, and so I just pick him up on 5th.
Okay.
So I'll find somebody's address and I'll.
I think.
Okay, there's a City Brew. So, let's see.
It's okay. What you being so fussy for?
Okay. So here's the street. I'm just texting it to you.
Okay.
And you can park anywhere on that street. And I'll just text him to look for your vehicle.
My red Jeep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. See you later. Thank you, Mandy.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Rebecca, where'd that comment go? I scroll down and then it pops. Okay, 135 final items. I need to sign off for today. Thanks for your encouragement. I'm so glad you were here, Rebecca. What you said, preparing for everyday life. Yeah. I think, someone commented on my YouTube channel, like, oh, they realized that they were prepared for all kinds of catastrophes, but they were not prepared to just like have someone over for coffee today. And so that puts it in perspective. We want to be able to live our life today, not the what ifs and just in case stuff. On selling, if I were in a die spot and needed cash, I would, but when I am, it's satisfying to let charity have it. Okay, thank you. Rachel, you are pretty much my therapist with sharing all your knowledge. Thank you, Krista. Aisha, put it in this garbage over here, honey. It's okay. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You're good. Thank you. Okay, laying out clothes the night before is a habit that has helped. Good. That helped me too. And then I got rid of a lot of clothes, and then everything that I have in my cupboard or in my closet, I like. So that helped me a great deal to get rid of so much. So all I have, I don't have that many. Tammy, love what you were saying about scarcity, very inspiring, and who I trust in. Good. I'm glad. Laura, I have 72 items that I can't believe I got so much as I recently decluttered. Good. Oh, Susan, another 100 items. Awesome. Okay. Good work. Okay, we hit 15,000. Oh, that's wonderful. Look at that. Good. Okay. Karen, 100 shredding box Facebook groups I never participate in. Friends I don't know. Oh, good. Bridget, it's amazing what you find when you open a desk cubby when it hasn't been used in ages. Bus coupons that expired in 2000. Oh, good. Let's get rid of them. Allison, 500 emails. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Great. Understand completely that it could change from November 11th. That's on my calendar. Good. I'm glad. Okay, Bridget, 600 more emails. Oh, good. 1, 2. Okay, another 1,000. Look at that pumpkin. That's looks so good. Cool. Tess, 300 more. Thank you so much for your guidance and kindness. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad it's helpful. Katie just deleted another 1,000 emails. Yay. Good. Okay, awesome. $12 kitchen utensils and some that have been there for decades. Awesome. Gardening gadgets that I never use, about 15. Okay. Homesick today. Always mean to declutter emails, but don't. Thanks for the motivation. 5,000 emails gone. Oh, good job. Awesome. Look at that. Laura, 20 more office items, and I may be maxed out here, but we'll keep the momentum going when I get home today. Thanks for the encouragement. Good. Good. So glad you came and did it. Good work. Rena, 200 emails deleted. Awesome job. Okay, something that the gurus were right about was the lack of regret. I rarely ever remember the items once they're gone. Me too. I forget that I had stuff. Yeah, even the ones that I've gotten rid of, like earlier we were talking about the bundt pan. It's been like a slight inconvenience more than anything else. It hasn't been regret. It's been just like, I could have used that now. But it's worth it. It's worth the inconvenience to have just so much stuff gone and have a home that's easier. Okay, I would love to find 3 pairs of good tweezers that are somewhere in my house. Yeah. It's funny that when we limit our stuff, we tend to take better care of it. So we just have water bottles. We have one for each person, and that's it. We don't keep extras. And I think it helps us to keep track of them. Like we're not so careless about like where do we put them or because we just have the one, so we got to keep track of where it's at, and it is helpful. So for me, a lot of it is like forced habit. When I put limits on myself like this, like only having one water bottle, it forces me to keep track of it better. Farm girl, bought furniture and spent too much money, been sitting in the basement for 5 years. I could never get the money that we spent on it. I can't seem to let it go because we spent so much money on it. Anybody have help on how to work through this? First, the money's already gone. So even if you keep it in the basement, it's not going to give the money back to you. So if you can recoup some by selling it, great. If not, I really like what Marie Kondo had said about perhaps the purpose of that item was just to give you the pleasure of purchasing it. And like that was the whole purpose of it. And now it achieved its purpose. It fulfilled its purpose, and you can let it go, and it no longer has purpose in your life. It's hard. It's hard when we do things like that. We spend a lot of money on something and then we don't want it or it's not useful to us and we let it go. I think that happens a lot with exercise equipment. I know so many that have purchased big, like, I'm going to walk on the treadmill every day, and we invest in this big piece of equipment, and then it just sits there and gets dusty, and we end up selling it for a very small amount or giving it away, and it's discouraging. But it doesn't help us any to keep it. And then like there's so much weight of the emotions of like every time we walk down into the basement and see it, when we have that that guilt and that shame and regret and whatever it is we feel. And that emotion is heavy on us. So yes, it's disappointing when we lose money on things. But it doesn't help us to hold on to it and keep making us feel bad as if we have to pay penance for wasting that money. That doesn't help us at all. So if we can just face the feelings, yep, I feel sad, guilt, shame, whatever, but it's done. So now I'm just going to do what I need to do, move it on, and let it go. And that also lets go of a lot of the bad feelings that we have that have been staying there, because that stuff is just a constant reminder of this poor choice that we had. But it's okay. Like, we all make poor choices. We all do that. So, and we just have to move past it and know that when we do let it go, we will feel better. Susie, I went upstairs to brush my teeth and thought, well, what can I find? I found 74 items from clothes to bird feeders. Oh, good. Okay, I have to text Titus here. He's getting out of school, and my sister Mandy's going to go pick him up. So I got to text him and tell him. If I can spell. Okay. Okay, so that's all good. Now I'm going to send him Mandy's phone number. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, that's good. All right, let's see here. I gotta find out where I was. Okay, so finally started storing plasticware with the lids on. I resisted this for a long time, but now the pantry looks so tidy and no lack of space. Oh, good. That's an excellent tip. Catherine Hope, I have so much stuff and I don't know where to start. Catherine, I like to start in the kitchen. Some people like to start in the bathroom. Those two areas are more utilitarian. So we have what we know what we use there. There's not a lot of sentimental stuff. And so it's usually easier to start there. Reagan, can you recycle photos or are they trash? I am not sure. So if anybody else knows, please put it in the comments. Okay, Catherine Hope, I suggest you dive in where you are, pick up an item and start with that. Make one decision and then move on to the next. Also, don't rush in and make a mess. Take it slow. That is helpful. It's helpful to just take out what we can deal with at the time, because we usually have a lot of stuff, and if we take it all out, then and we need to stop and like go pick up the kids from school or make dinner or something, we want to make sure that we get it all put away before we have to move on to the next project. And that helps it from just taking over and just being just a huge mess. Miss Drake, I have a lot of paper clutter. Why? I think fear. That's why I had it, is I was afraid to get rid of something that I was just afraid to get rid of something that I don't like, that I would need, even receipts or like owner's manuals from the toaster. Like, oh, well, I should keep this. Like, this is what we're supposed to do. It's really much like, the tags on pillows that say, only the final consumer should rip this off or whatever, only be removed. And I like, that was just like this fear, like, oh, is that me? Am I the right person to do that? And most of the paper we don't need, but we keep it because we're afraid to not have it. And so it can help to ask, is that true? Is it really true? What's the worst thing that would happen if I got rid of this? Usually nothing. Like, oh, if we rip the tag off the pillow, what's the worst thing that could happen? Nothing. People, police aren't going to storm the house because I ripped the tag off the pillow. I'm just going to throw the tag away and life's going to move on. And it's the same when we have paper. Even like, I think it's important to keep the papers that are difficult to get if we needed them, like marriage licenses, birth certificates, car titles. All those type of things would be difficult to get again if we lost them. But there's lots of things like an owner's manual for an appliance. They're usually online in a PDF. They're usually very easy to get to. There's like even our utility bills and things like that. If we actually did need them, which we don't usually need them, they're often only needed if we're applying for some kind of assistance, or, we have to prove, like, to the library that this is where we live, something like that. But they're easy to get. And so we don't need to hold on to those. Leslie, 100 items. Awesome. I didn't mark the 5,000, did I? Because somebody got rid of 5,000 and I didn't. I got distracted. See, I'm still distractible. Okay. So 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was Katie. I don't remember. What's that?
You guys have gotten far.
Yeah, we have gotten far. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Naomi is still homesick today, so here she is. Hi. Oh, that's our water timer.
Janet has I'm doing something to our yard, so there's this awful vibe video by the couch.
Whoa, okay, look at that. Okay, drink some water, everybody. Okay. Jenny, good to see you. I think of the people who will use and enjoy it when I let it go, and when those items come into their lives. That's good. It makes us feel better, especially if it's someone in need, like thinking of Farm Girl, where she's talking about furniture. Like, there are people that need things, and so they're like, someone's going to be so thrilled to be able to get it. I started storing my toaster under the counter, and that one thing made a huge difference in the look and feel of my kitchen. Even if you use your toaster every day, I suggest trying this. Yes, I do that too. I love it. Some people have said you could get a little like cookie sheet or a tray of some kind to put the toaster on. That way it catches the crumbs and you can easily lift it out and put it on the counter. Lori, 800 total through 9 a.m. California. Have 100 physical items sat down at my PC and eliminated 700 visually scanned emails. Excellent. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Okay, we have another 1,000. And bug. Oh, look at that. We are so close. Oh, good. Okay, deleted 100 emails. Karen, good. Kimberly, 100 more for me, and I've got to sign off. It's been fun. So glad you joined us, Kimberly. Okay, Katie, 1,000 more emails gone. I'm a frugal stay-at-home mom who homeschools. How am I getting so many emails? Oh, all those money-saving emails. There we go. Good. Oh, Allison, 2,000 more emails. Good. Oh, look at this. We are going to hit our 30,000. You came back home?
Yeah.
Good.
He came back to home.
Titus came back?
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Oh, you want to see? Okay. Got my...
It's a rainbow pumpkin.
It is a rainbow pumpkin. I got my wood stove. Let's see, I gotta go back up. Installed this year for 8 years. I had the boxes of tiles for the hearth sitting there taunting me. It took a serious budgeting effort, but getting projects done helps declutter. Good deal. Okay, driftwood lover, 100 more papers gone. Good. Rachel, it's with just EL. Have you ever done a video on why you stopped homeschooling? I have not. It's not something I have. Mandy, can you wait all for me? Thanks. It's all good. I don't actually enjoy teaching. I like doing other things with the kids, but I didn't really care for teaching them. And we tried Brian homeschooling, and that didn't go so well either. So they really like school. And I think being homeschooled, I look at it as either way can work. Homeschool, private school, public school. As long as the parents are involved, I think that's what's important. Not, you have to take into account your kids and their learning and their needs. And I'm really thankful that my kids are in school and we've been able to work through things like how to pick friends and noticing characteristics of people and like why we pick the friends that we pick and those type of things. Those are things that I didn't get, but we did live way out in the country and we weren't around a lot of families. So that was a lot of it. Grow and learn. Good questions. What to do with photos? Yes. Does anybody know if photos are recyclable? Okay, so we have. Let's keep it still. Thank you. Okay, 500 emails gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got another. Here we go. We're gonna put green on there. See that?
Whoa.
Look how pretty it is. Whoa. Okay, Roller Girl. Hello, everyone from Las Vegas. Oh, glad you're here. Annika, another 100 went through outdoor toy bin. Good. Sunseeker, I decluttered 20 items so far and searching for more. Found my shoebox of receipts. Should reach 100 soon. Oh, good. Sue said, hi, Naomi. Sorry you're sick. Wife, 200 emails gone. Awesome. Amanda, wow, I just got back from taking my dog for a walk and the chart has got so filled up. It did. I know. huge. Cheers, and wow, the chart is filling up. Yes. Kristen, first 100, yay! My kids got so excited to help fill in the pumpkins, so they started looking for all the trash that they could find to add. Oh, good. Okay. Just say 100. Kathy, 800 emails. Really working on papers, but that hasn't reached 100 yet. Oh, good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we have another 1,000. Oh my goodness, we are going way over. I didn't expect to get this far today. You guys have done wonderful.
Tracy.
Yeah, do you see it?
Wow, wow. You had drawn the rainbows?
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Patricia,
You draw
joining.
the rainbows?
Yeah, we had the last one. We got to wait till we hit another 1,000. Joining from the mountains of Western North Carolina, y'all sure have made some progress. Well done. Good. Reagan, 100 photos. Good. Jenny, 200 emails. Awesome. Leslie said, hi, Naomi. Great job on the emails. Yes. Okay, I sorted through my veterinary supplies and got rid of 5 items that are expired or not used. Good. Okay, Allison, 1,000 more emails. I will move to another area now. Still hundreds of thousands of emails to go through. Oh, good job, Allison. Okay, that hits our 30,000. Oh, wow. Awesome job. We did it. You guys are awesome. High five. All right. Good work. Jenny says they love your pink shirt. The dinosaur shirt. Yeah. Hey, Smith, 200. Awesome. 25 pieces of paper stuff and 175 emails. Good deal. Hey, Titus. 1, 2. Okay, we have another 1,000. I'm going to mark it down here. What's the deal with the race today?
Nothing yet. She just said be there by 11.
Okay. Do you want to be there at 11 or you want to be there like at 11:15?
I'd like to be there by 11.
Okay. Then you can ask Mandy if she can take you, and you'll have to tell her where to go. Okay. SF, 500 more emails gone. Oh, good job. 4, 5. Okay. Well, we're on a roll now. Signing off for lunch and get ready for work. Hoping to delete emails. I have 4,200 shooting for 1,000. Thanks, everyone. Maybe you meant 420. Okay, Mrs. Shaftik, do we want to wait for you, or should I keep track of those numbers? Yes. Okay. Wendy, 100 more emails deleted. Good. Deborah, 63 physical items gone. Oh, Usma. Hello, Rachel, dear. I'm watching the live chat. Oh, glad you're here. What? Yeah. Okay, I still have 431,035 emails to sort through at some point. Many are important, so need to save them, but I can do mass deletes of emails from several senders and then unsubscribe. Good deal. That'll be a relief to have that done. Bridget, yes. Are the kids learning and are they happy in themselves? If the answer is yes, it's working. Yes. Thinking of homeschooling. Yeah. Thank you for the greetings. Okay, Driftwood Lover, 200 more paper, going faster than anticipated. Good. 1, 2. Karen, 112 more items stopping for today. Thank you for this. The community effort helps me declutter My mom's belongings. So hard. Glad you were here, Karen. Okay, there's one. Okay, now I need to put the 12 up here. Okay, we have another 1,000. Okay, I'm going to put a little X right there. Good.
And
G. Stewart, 642 emails, 37 clothing items. Awesome. Wow, you guys have done so well. 6. Good. Okay, you're going to need a whole patch of declutter pumpkins to fill in with this group. I know. I should have had Brian print more than one piece of paper. 500 more emails gone, Katie. Good.
is it whole pumpkin patch?
5. Yeah, a whole pumpkin patch. There we go, another 1,000. So we're at 33,000 so far.
3,000 and 4,000 and 5,000 and 6,000.
And 6,000. Jen, hi from Bisbane. I woke up and saw this happening. Have deleted 1,341 emails. Good job, Jen. Okay, we have one more 1,000. 300. Okay. There's another. I just passed 50. We'll be at 100 in another hour or so. Oh, good, Mary. First time doing this from North Carolina. Thanks for the connection to lack of trust and living in fear. Yeah, gee, I'm glad that was helpful. 100. Rosemary, good. All physical clutter. A pile about 2 feet high and a donate pile of rubbish. Excellent. Good job.
And it's me. It's me
Reached
too.
100 with receipts in the recycle bin. Awesome, Sunseeker. June, going through linen closet, getting rid of a lot. Good. Rosemary, including an expensive gray coat that I called my elephant coat. Why would I do that to myself? Oh. I'm glad you're getting through stuff. Lost and found. 100-ish. Estimating between 60 neighbor items and email to make up for the difference. Awesome. Okay.
Last bounding. It's the last bounding.
Rosemary, elephant coat. That is great. Jenny, 200 more emails. 1,000 still to go. I think I need to set aside 10 minutes each night to go through emails. That would get stuff done. Another 200 getting easy stuff. The next phase will be slower. Thank you for this boost of productivity. Good deal. Okay, then we have another 1,000 right there. Good.
I love every piece of pumpkin.
It says October 2023.
2023 pumpkin.
Mm-hmm. Sarah, over 100 beauty products gone. Awesome. Sunseeker reached 100 quickly, and I'm continuing with my box of receipts since I'm only halfway. Feels good to release the paper. Yes, good. Not looking forward to having to shred all these papers. But my library has a heavy-duty shredder that might make it somewhat faster. Good. 100 pieces.
Okay.
Kristen, 100 pieces of garbage and recycling. Good. Thank you, Rachel. I can't believe I did that. Bye for now. Okay, Rosemary, we'll see you later. I'm glad you came. Katie, 1,000 emails gone.
Hey.
I'll keep going through until they're gone and then sign off to feed my boys. Oh, good. Okay. We got another 1,000 right there. 300 emails gone. 2,000 more to go. Kathy, good job. 1, 2, 3. Bridget, 100 emails trashed. Awesome. Do science experiments mean forgotten food in the refrigerator count? Yes, everything counts. We get credit for everything. Bridget, 1,000 more emails. So happy for this push. Good. Good work. Wow, look at that. We're at 37,000. Okay, I have to run to the bathroom. It's the water. I've been drinking my water. So I'm going to put you down for just a minute. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. What are you doing? Eating strawberries? Okay. Can we get that? Are you in the bathroom?
I'm done in the bathroom. Okay. Wow, we've gone so far.
Let me get a new one.
How long will you be on today? So I just have 35 more minutes. That's it. As we'll end, it's going to be 11 o'clock my time. And then I'm going to go up and watch Titus's cross-country race. So we have 35 minutes left. Jenny, 100 more emails gone. Okay, regarding the issue of what to do with photos, unfortunately, they can't be recycled and should be tossed or even burned. I'm working on becoming a photo organizer manager, and this question pops up a lot. Awesome. Deborah, thank you so much for answering that. Now we know. Good. A. Smith, 600 emails. Good job. Okay, that's another 1,000. Tiffany, 100 more. Good. Ellie, hi from Northern Germany. Hello. Okay, some museums, organizations would love old photos if you're interested in donating them. That's probably really old, I imagine, not necessarily in the last 20 years or 50 years or whatever we have, but yes. Okay, off topic. How are the dreadlocks settling in? They're good. I'm so happy with them. So I didn't even fix my hair this morning. I sat down and I turned this on and I was like, oh, I didn't even look in the mirror, which is exactly what I wanted. So this is what we have. And so they're locked up till here. And then this is just this. Oh, we can't see it at all. This is wispy hair. So when I go back to see her in a couple of months, she'll lock that up, and so then they'll be a lot shorter. And so this is what we have. I really like it. I think I have a lot of sensory stuff. I like touching them. I like feeling them. I don't know. I'm really pleased that I did it. And thank you everybody for your support. It's lovely reading the nice comments. Let's see, where was I at here in the comments? Lori, okay, 1,200 papers from sorted files, so much more just hit into the garage. Okay, cool. That's great. So we have 1, 2, and then 1,000. Excellent. I'm so late turning in from Snohomish, Washington. Only have 4 things and I'm decluttering so far today. I've been decluttering for years and I'm at the maintenance stage. Well, good job. Glad you're here. Don't worry about being late. Okay, Katie, another 1,000 emails gone. I have 3,000 more to go. Oh, good. You're on a roll. 1,000. Awesome. We're at 40,000 now. Had to slip away for a bit, and wow, did that pumpkin fill up? It sure did. I seriously need to be a regular guest on the Swedish death cleaning show. I didn't know there was a Swedish death cleaning show. Is that on YouTube or is that like on television somewhere? TV. Okay. What country? $100, Reagan. Good job. You're in Missouri. Okay, I guess I'll just Google it then and see where it's at. I never even watch TV. We watch YouTube and we stream like Netflix, and so I'll have to Google it and see where it's at. See if I can catch one. Kirsten, I wish I wasn't at work right now. If I did stuff tonight after, could it be sent in? Sure. Yeah, let us know. You can email me or you can leave a comment on YouTube. Just come back to this video and leave a comment, and I'll count it. Leslie, 75. Good. Tapping out for today. Thank you so much for doing this. It really made a difference. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Leslie. Glad you came. 75. The Driftwood Lover, 100 more papers. Good. Looks like Peacock has it. Okay. Good to know. Okay, what are the guidelines for getting rid of or donating CDs? I don't know. I've seen them at thrift stores. If you have at least the ones like music CDs that are professional, the others, I'm not sure if they're recyclable. I just threw ours away. Oh, Marilyn, 1,746 emails deleted, removed. That's wonderful. 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got another 1,000. That. Good. Kirsten, I've actually been waiting for it. Good. The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning is on Peacock. Okay, good to know. My mom and I call it denting when working on tasks. That's good. I love that. But it is. It's making a dent. Okay, I'm going to start adding up some of these miscellaneous numbers I have. If you're coming to the end of it and you're not going to declutter anymore and you have a random number, feel free to give it to me and I'll add it together. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got another 1,000. 42,000 so far. Okay, 79 physical items. Good. You could probably head up there anytime. It takes about 20 minutes to get there. Did he tell you where it's at?
No, but he said he knows. You sent me the address. Oh, you got the whole pumpkin?
I know. Doesn't it look good?
30,000?
We have 42,000.
That's pretty crazy.
Okay, so I'm going to send you this. This is the school that it's at, but he is somewhere over here. So so you'll pass the school and then turn, and he'll probably be able to tell you where to go from there. But I'll send you the directions to the school.
Okay, we can head out here.
Thank you.
And I'm probably gonna try to stop. Do the Walmarts here haven't even have a phone kiosk?
Yeah, they usually do.
They do. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to sell that. I just hope.
There's one in the Heights. There's a Walmart in the Heights. So when you drop him off,
That's where he's at?
yeah. So if you drop him off and then Google Walmart near you, it's like 5 minutes from where he's at.
Okay, I might stop being and try to do that.
Okay. Okay. Excuse me a second. I'm just going to talk to Titus. I just leave your phone here, so you don't have to worry about it. And if you wanted to take it, you could put it in a Ziploc bag. And I'll be up there for the race time. Okay. Okay, Allison, 20 physical items. Good job. Working on physical stuff now. All right, so we have 23 minutes. See what we can get done. We're already at 42,500, so doing really good. I'm so impressed. I was thinking, Saman actually recommended 30,000, and I was thinking, okay, 3 hours. We have, 10,000 every hour. We could probably do that, and you have surpassed that. So, good work. That's just awesome. And it's good to clear out emails. I've heard that it takes up server space, and so it takes up energy on our planet. And I don't know how that all works, but it does. And we rely on, especially Gmail, since it has such high limits of space, and we don't actually have to delete things. We can just put them in a folder and not worry about it. So it's good to get it taken care of and have that just gone. Okay. Kristen, I have to pay for more storage now. I hit that point, and not Gmail, but it's Google because I use Google Drive. So I hit that. And then when I pay for more, I think it like bumped up my email storage. But it happens. But I use Google Drive for a lot of work stuff. So that doesn't bother me, but I wouldn't want to pay for just email either. I get that. It's kind of frustrating. Okay, 81 more physical items. I've been needing to do this. Thank you for doing the YouTube live because it made me make myself actually follow through. Good. Okay, if you could let me know when you hit 100, if you could just add your things up till they hit 100. I've written down everything you've given me so far, but if you want to let me know when you have 100 items, it simplifies my tallying a bit. And then I mark it off on the chart when we hit 1,000, for every 1,000 we hit. So we've got 115 on. So many have stayed for a long time. So good work. Okay. Allison, yes, I'm paying for extra space on Google, so I need to cull electronic files too. Yeah, electronic stuff in the cloud site is in a server, which is an actual physical thing using up electricity all the time and creating waste heat. Thank you, Amanda, for clarifying that. I knew it took up space. Like everything has an impact. It's not like it just goes out to nothing. So thank you. Lori, it's been about 30 minutes. It's only about 30 minutes to go. I think we all are getting into debt cleaning mode. Becoming ruthless. Yeah. Cheryl, 100 combo of house stuff, clothes, kitchen, recycling, and emails. Good job. Okay. Got that down. Awesome. Hey, Smith, another 600 emails. I'm stuck in the chair with my sleeping baby, but still getting something done that is productive, more productive than just scrolling. Good. 600. Awesome. Okay. 43,000. Oh, that's so great. Kristen, will you do a question and answer about decluttering anytime soon? I'm running into questions as I go, how to deal with unprecedented things I didn't think would come up. Well, let's just answer some questions right now. We got just over 15 minutes. And if you have a specific one, shoot me up can't say the word, specific one, and we'll go over it. Oh, Katie, okay, another 1,000, good. Okay. Death cleaning mode. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Okay, correction from the above. Nothing. Speed decluttering. Yes. Okay. It helps. Going fast helps. Like when we're trying to get something done in a short amount of time, because we're forced to make that decision quicker, and we make decisions. I don't know. We stall ourselves up so much. So it's really good when we can do it quickly. Some things we can't do quickly. Sentimental items should not necessarily be done quickly. Paper items definitely should be done quickly. So, you know. Jen, another 699 emails. Signing off now. I just need to sleep. Great work, everyone. Thank you, Rachel. Jen, so glad you were here. Mark that down. 1, 6. And this is amazing, by the way. Thank you so much. It would be awesome if you could do this a few more times before 2024. Maybe set a larger goal to combine several sessions to be met by 2024. Oh, that's an interesting idea. I'm planning to do one November 11th, and then that'll be it for the year. But that's the last one I'm planning to do for 2023. That'll be a 6-hour one. So we'll go for a decent chunk of time. Kirsten, I'm running into an embarrassing one. I admit I'm a hoarder, but I feel it's so bad. It's coming in layers, and I've done so much, but get discouraged seeing the next layer go through. So I'm finally seeing floors, but I feel like I'm so behind that I can't do it faster. I'm not sure what the question is, but maybe how to deal with the discouragement. Kristen, this is why I like charts, because I had so much in the beginning that I didn't see the dent I was making. Like, okay, so I get rid of a bunch of stuff, and boxes would go to Goodwill and in the trash and all these places, but I didn't actually see the progress in my home. So I started keeping track with, are you on my newsletter or in the Facebook group at all? I have a chart. We're getting rid of 2,023 things in 2023. And that's what I used to keep track of what I was doing. So I saw the progress. So I had this visual representation of the work that I'd been doing. And that helped. It also helps to take pictures. I know you probably don't want to take pictures, but you don't have to share these with anybody. You just take them for yourself. You stand like at your front door and take a picture, or at the door of a room and take a picture. And then when you get discouraged, you can look back at that picture. Just create a folder with, the before pictures. And so you can look back and you can say, look at that. I did do so much. Like, there is so much gone here that I can see this space opening up. And we got to do that for ourselves, or it is discouraging, because there is a lot that we have to work through, and it's not going to happen quickly. It didn't, as Fly Lady says, something like, the clutter didn't come here overnight, and it's not going to be gone overnight. This is a slow accumulation, and we have to get rid of it slowly. It's not usually a fast process. If it is a fast process, it's not usually a healthy process. We want to do this as we're doing it slowly and consistently. That's building the habit. It's building your decision-making muscles, and it's really putting you in a healthier place by dealing with it. So we could hire someone to just come and get rid of all of it. But if we want to change our patterns and the way we think about things, working consistently, you're doing exactly what you need to do. Okay. Bridget, thank you so much, everyone, for the support and the camaraderie. Yes, it's been a great morning. Okay, that's about all the decluttering I can do at this time. Laundry is next. But one more question, a silly one. May I count as decluttering the pounds that I lose while doing all of this decluttering? Yes, count it. I think that's great. 400 more emails, Bridget, to end this on a round note. Awesome job. Okay, so we have another 1,000 there. Look at that. We hit 45,000. I'll sign up for the email. That is so helpful. Thank you. Good. Does lip gloss expire? I guess it depends on what it's made out of. If it's more like a typical lip gloss, like a lipstick type, probably. It should say on the bottom, it should say, it should have kind of an oval shape with a number and either an M for months or a Y for year. And usually an M for month. Usually it has 6M for 6 months or something like that, or 24M. But I think chapstick or something from beeswax probably wouldn't expire. Then I would just go with, does it feel okay? Bridget, I just trashed 25 more items from the bathroom shelves. That will be my last stuff for the day. Thank you, everyone. Good, Bridget. Awesome. 25. Lori, looking forward to next live chat to dispose of additional items, but we'll continue to move forward now. Thank you and blessings for all that you do. Safety and stay well. Thank you, Lori. Thanks for coming. Carolyn, good to see you. I've decluttered 30 kitchen items, 70 emails, and 400 pieces of paperwork. my filing cabinet, going through socks, underwear, and t-shirts, which would be about 600 total. See you in your November event. Awesome, Carolyn. Okay, 600. Awesome. Good. Okay, thank you, Rachel, and everyone else here. What a fun morning. Good, I'm so glad you were here. Kathy, I'm going to have to end. My husband needs my help. My extra total is 16 to add to the Declutterathon. Good, okay, 16. Awesome, Kathy, thanks for being here. Kristen, here's an idea. If you can weigh the physical items you declutter and keep a visible tally, set periodic goals and reward yourself when you reach those goals with a fun activity. That's a good idea. A lot of people, when they declutter, instead of counting one item, they will count pounds, which can be really interesting. Okay, I'm struggling with giving away my dishes that my dad bought me. I don't know. Do you use them? Do you love them? Do you have something else that your dad gave you that is more important to you that you do use? Where are you storing those dishes, and like why have you kept them up to this point? Okay, your channel 10-year anniversary is coming up on October 20th. I didn't know that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I started a long time ago. I didn't like video way back. I would record it. Brian helped me re-record it, and he edited because I didn't like the sound of my own voice. And I was worried he'd get sick of hearing me talk if he was editing. And then I tried it a little bit, and then I kind of just quit. And then 2019, one of my friends challenged me to be consistent, and now I like it. Now I feel comfortable with it, and I enjoy the process. So, okay, Lori, leaving for now. Phone has been hanging from my neck on the lanyard. It is ready to die any second. Thank you once again. See you next time. Okay, thanks, Lori. Okay, I was thinking of. I completely forgot your name. It's not Lexi. Marjorie? Marilyn? Okay, it's your dad's dishes. So I use them maybe twice a year. He passed in 1998. My head says donate. My heart says keep. If you use them, Marilyn, it's okay to keep them. We don't have to get rid of everything. If you want to justify keeping them, like if you feel like you need to use them more often to keep them, then start using them more often to keep them. If you have room for it, don't stress it. The problem with our clutter is that, like these dishes from your dad, it's so nice. The problem is when we put everything that we own in that category. And I don't know about you, but my parents have given me a lot of things. And so if I were to keep everything that they gave me, or everything that I got from my grandmother, or everything that my kids gave me, I have too much. So I have to pick just the favorites. So if it's something that I can use and I enjoy, then I give myself the permission to use it and enjoy it. Please don't ever get rid of anything just for the sake of being a minimalist. But on the same note, we do have to be picky. We can't have a cupboard full of like 5 different sets of dishes and, okay, we rotate through them. Yes, but if you're here decluttering, it means you're kind of overwhelmed with your stuff. So there has to be some kind of limit. And some people choose to just use their fine china all the time and get rid of their everyday stuff. And some people choose to keep a select number. There's no right or wrong here. Just think of yourself and how you use them and what you want. Also, you don't have to do it right now. There can be other areas where you declutter, and you can come back to these later. Another idea is if you really, really think you should donate, you can put them in a box and set them out of the way for a while. and see how you feel about it. And then when it comes to that time period where you would normally use the dishes, and if you're satisfied with, yes, I'm going to use the dishes in my cupboard, then you know that you're okay with letting the other ones go. But know that it's okay to keep them too. It's okay. Okay, so in my email frenzy, I deleted the email with this link, but 200 more emails out and 50 photos from my laptop. Oh, awesome job. So it's going to be on my YouTube. If you click on my channel, and you know, on the top it says like, I don't know, home videos, playlists, something. It says live up there, and you can click on the live tab and you'll find this video until I hide it anyway, but I usually leave it up for a while. Let's see. I've never done this type of decluttering before, so I haven't. I've only done one public live thing, so we'll just. This is an experiment. I'm seeing how it goes. Jenny, I kept one cup from my mom's china, but got rid of everything else since I don't use them. Yeah, and don't feel bad splitting them up. Marilyn, if you want to just keep one special thing, don't feel bad about splitting them up. It's perfectly okay. There's other people that are collecting parts of things. Sunseeker, I released 311 more receipts. Why do I keep receipts? From now on, I'm only going to keep receipts for items over $100. That might not work and need to be returned. That's a good idea. Good. 300. Okay, we have another 1,000. Okay, so we're at 46,000 and we have 5 minutes. Okay, having gone through my mother passing far too soon, I remind myself that I, myself, am something she left. My DNA and genetics are hers, so letting go of her items is very different. I love that, Katie. Thank you for sharing that. Deborah, 150 pieces of clothing, 20-ish pairs of shoes. Why do I have so many? Good job. 50 here. Okay, my last number to add is 15. Okay. 7 physical items, Jenny. Good. Okay, so I'm going to add up some of these. Let's get in our last numbers here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Tammy, 100. Awesome. Katie, another 2,000 emails gone. I did it. 18 months of this old emails gone. Wonderful. Good job. 2,000. Great. 1, 2. Good, good, good. Okay, pen, 65 items gone from the kitchen, out-of-date package jars, sauces, etc., baking accessories, and reused storage tubs, etc. Awesome. 65. And Crystal, 335. Good work. We have another 1,000 there. Oh my goodness. We did so much today. Well done, everyone. We are the champions. Yes. Okay, Alethea, I just showed up late, but got rid of 100 items. I wish I was here sooner. Well, I'm glad you came. Good work. Okay, we got 2 minutes if you want to add your last numbers. Otherwise, when this ends, if you could leave numbers in the comments, or if you work more over the weekend. I am going out of town for the weekend, so I can tally it up on Monday when I'm back to work. I can tally up the final numbers. So actually, you could get rid of quite a lot in that weekend. But leave it in the comments on this video. Like I said, if you go right to my channel on YouTube, the Nourishing Minimalism channel, and then click the tab that says live, you will see this video. So then I can tally up from there. Okay, Anne, forgot about this, but I have my trash bag and I'm heading into my hutch now. Should be able to fill it. Oh, good. Reagan, 100 more. Awesome. Deborah, first time here. Wish I had known what was going on here. I just went through a big container of old mail. Cannot tell how many pieces, though. Give us an estimate, Deborah. Just estimate. We go for guesstimations. Okay, the Driftwood Lover, 162 more. Awesome. Ja, 2,000 emails deleted. Good work. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Okay, Reagan, thanks so much. Rachel, lovely decluttering together. I'm glad you came. Sarah, I decluttered hobbies. Decided to down to my favorite 3. Oh, good, Sarah. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, this has been fantastic. I hope you do more short declutters in 24. All right. Have a fun weekend. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to it. 100. Carolyn, 75 more. Deborah, 100 pieces. And Sarah, thanks for your shared wisdom and words of encouragement. Absolutely. I'm so glad you came. Enjoyed listening to you today. Couldn't declutter today. Have to clean house because I am expecting company. Thanks for the inspiration. Good. Thanks, Celine. Okay. Well, I'm going to add up these last couple numbers. 45 plus. Okay, we're going to hit 1,000 there. Okay. So we're just shy. We're just like 8 shy. So I'm going to count it. 500 of an even number. So we have 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 52,500. Oh, and Tammy's 15. 52,515. Awesome. Awesome job. 515. I gotta write. Okay. Perfect. Awesome job, everybody. So much accomplished today. Thank you for joining me. And I will come and tally up the end numbers on Monday, and I'll pin the comment on this video so you can see what they are. But it was a great morning, and now I am off to go see Titus's cross-country race and then take off for the weekend. So thank you, everybody, for coming, and I will see you later. And Cheryl, 600 more. Okay. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.